Well, I'm Chris Kelly, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the Beaches Care Team today. Back when I was in college, a good, really close friend of mine was going through a very difficult time in his life, and at our chapel service, I saw him go down to the altar, and a guy came alongside of him, put his hand on his shoulder, and was praying over him. And when we looked up, the guy had a blue name tag on. Fast forward several years later, I was engaged, and tragedy struck, and it ended up not working out. And I found myself here at the altar crying when I felt a hand on my shoulder, and I looked up, and the guy had a blue tag on his name tag on his shirt, and it said Stephen Minister. And I really didn't even know what that was. Growing up and from a military family, we were told to just kind of stuff down our feelings. Like Jerry said a couple weeks ago, you're either a stuffer or a spewer, and we were just told to stuff it down. I figured, when difficulties happen, I just call up a couple of buddies or a close friend and go have a coffee. But when you lose your father out of college, or when you get laid off a month before Christmas, those kind of problems aren't solved over a beer or a coffee, So I just felt this kind of urging from God calling me to say, hey, Chris, you've been through a lot of stuff, and I've been there by your side and helped you walk through all this. I carried you through all this. You need to go help others, and you need to be there for them. So in Galatians 6:2, it says to bear one another's burdens to fulfill the law of Christ. And that's where I felt really convicted. You know what? I need to take up my cross and go help others. The Beaches Care Team, there's a lot of great training involved. It's a great class. Will get you prepared if you're not, if you're a little apprehensive about, am I a good listener? Or, how am I ever going to help somebody through all this stuff? If you have an inclination at all, please don't hesitate. Go onto the website and sign up for the Beaches Care Team.